Budgeting can be challenging for many companies. However, Microsoft Dynamics GP's Excel-based budgeting helps ease the process. With Dynamics GP and Excel-based budgeting, we can export prior budgets or actual amounts to begin the budgeting process and import our new budgets multiple times as we run through revisions. Let's take a look at how that works. We'll begin by creating a new budget based on our prior year budget and exporting it to Excel, creating a template for our modification. Go to Cards, Financial, and Budgets. Any existing budgets will be displayed. We'll choose New using Budget Wizard for Excel and step through the wizard. I'm preparing for my 2015 budget, so we'll enter the appropriate budget ID and description, as well as choosing the appropriate fiscal year. I want to use last year's budget and increase it by 5% as a starting place for my new budget. So we'll select Other Budget Percent, but the choices available allow us to use actual amounts or just a blank budget. Now I'll select last year's budget and indicate the 5% increase. If I want to specify accounts not in last year's budget, I'll also unmark this checkbox. It may help to have actual amounts show in my workbook too, so we'll mark both 2013 and 2014 to export. Now I can indicate the type of accounts I want to budget for. In my case, only profit and loss accounts. Next, I can further narrow the range of accounts if desired. I'm only going to budget for one division right now, my administrative division, so we'll choose and insert that restriction. Based on my account selections, Dynamics GP is giving me a preview of the accounts selected for the budget, but with the ability to add accounts if needed. Now I simply choose where to write the budget template to. I'll use a new workbook. Lastly, I can select where I want the workbook to be written to and what name it should have. Dynamics GP writes my choices to Excel, adding 5% to last year's budget, and includes tabs for 2013 and 2014 actuals. Now I'm ready to do some modifications and prepare my budget for import back into Dynamics GP. When doing modifications, be sure to keep the format of the workbook intact, including the first 3 rows and the general format. In order to import, I'm going back to Financial, Cards, and Budgets, and clicking Excel, Import from Excel. Since I created my budget already, I'll choose to import to an existing Microsoft Dynamics GP budget and select my 2015 budget. Now I'll browse and select my updated budget file and select the tab that contains the budget data. Clicking Finish brings my adjusted budget amounts into Dynamics GP, ready for me to use in financial reporting.